Of default school. So today we are going to see chapter of decoding computer science book of chapter of standard 5, that is organizing slides in PowerPoint. So in that part we are going to see start how to start MS PowerPoint and type and format text on the slide, move and resize text box, and work with built-in templates or inbuilt templates, then manage slides, view a presentation, create photo album. So a presentation is a collection of electronic slides having text, pictures, sound and videos that can be delivered to an audience. There are many presentation software that can be used to create presentations. Okay. So, for example, MS PowerPoint, OpenOffice Organization, Impress, Lotus Freelance, etc. So, for example, MS PowerPoint, these are some representation. These are some software that help us to make presentation or PPT. MS PowerPoint is the popular package, or we can say MS PowerPoint is the software that used to create presentation. Okay, so since first of all we see what is slide. So a presentation consists of individual pages called slide. When slide of a presentation are displayed in a sequence, it is called slideshow. First of all we are going to see how to starting MS PowerPoint. So you may see here in that picture, this one is interface, and you have to just click on the Windows option and you have to just go for the MS Windows or MS Windows to MS PowerPoint. Okay, so just see here. So students, here we see how to studying a PowerPoint. So first of all you have to type PowerPoint in the search box and go to the start button, and after that click on the PowerPoint. Then you have to just see a first screen of PowerPoint Windows setup. Then after that you have to click on the blank presentation option. Then the PowerPoint interface will appear with the blank slide, and here you see this one the dialog box, this one the slide tab, and this one view area and etc. There are many more options just like note pen, status bar, and let's see the PowerPoint toolbar at a glance. This one you may see these are the toolbar, and these are the text. And here you see this whole box in insert help you to do the charts and the insert photos, etc. So these are many designs that help us to do or to make a creative presentation with the help of MS PowerPoint. So in the next part we are going to see typing text in the placeholder on the slide. Okay, so typing text in the placeholder on the slide. After opening a blank slide, we can see two placeholders in the slide. The first one, title and subtitle. To type, we click inside the placeholder. The placeholder text disappear and insertion points appears. And then we type text. We click outside the placeholder. Have typed the text. Placing text box on the slide. To insert a text box on a slide, we follow these steps. First one, click the insert tab on the ribbon is the first, and click text box. Here you see this one is the option for text box. Then click and drag the cursor until the text box is in your desired size. Just like this. To move the text box or placeholder, we follow these steps. First, click on the placeholder. A border will be appear around the text box just like this. The cursor becomes a cross with the arrows on the each point. Second one, position the pointer on the border. When it changes its shapes to this, okay, drag the mouse to move the text enclosed in the border. Here you see, then release the mouse button as placeholder moves at the new position. Then how to resizing a text box? To resizing a text box, we follow some steps. First one, select the text box. Second one, click to add title, then position the pointer over one of the four square handles on the text box corners until the pointer becomes a diagonal two directional arrow just like this. Then click on and drag the border size of the text box. Then how to rotating the text box? First of all, click on the placeholder. You will see the rotational handle in green color. Then after that you have to bring the mouse pointer over the rotation handle. Then the pointer will be changed. So drag to turn the mouse clockwise or anti-clockwise just like this. Whatever you want, just do this. Then formatting the text. So how to formatting the text? Formatting means changing in style, size, color and text. So if you want to do bold or italic or underline, you may see here these are the options. So whatever you want for this one is font type and this one is font size, and here in that small triangle you have to just click on it, and after that you just add whatever you want text size. Okay, then here this one is bold option, this one is italic option, this one is underline option, and this one is font color option. So first of all select the text, then after that go to the home tab, then after that whatever you want, if you want to bold just click on the bold, and after that this type of uh, result is appear on your screen, and italic, underline, font size etc are found in it. Then click on any button in the font group to get the following result. Then changing the alignment, so we already learn about it in Word. So students, first of all you have to select the text, then after that go to the home tab, then after that this three options are found, and you have to just see this one is right alignment, this one is center alignment, and this one is left alignment. Sorry, this one is left alignment and this one is right alignment, and this one is justified. So here you see this type of menu will appear, and after that the result will become just like this. Then working with bullet in templates. So a template is pre-designed presentation that you can use to easily create a new slideshow. So how to creating presentation using bullet in templates? So first of all, after opening the Microsoft PowerPoint 2013, click on the file new option. Here you see this one is file new option. Then after that, under the search box, search outline templates, themes and select presentations. Okay, just like this menu appears on your screen. Then different presentation templates are appear on your screen. Click on the presentation template to be used for from the different choices. So you can also select the topic from the category shown. Then click on the create button. Two selected templates will open as a new presentation. Then managing slides. So PowerPoint makes it easy to add, delete and duplicate slides in the presentation. The steps to perform these tasks are explained below. So duplicating slide, how to duplicating slide? To duplicate slide, select the slide first, then after that use one of the following method. So first one, on the home tab you have to go in the slide group, then click on the new slide option, and after that click on duplicate slide, duplicate selected slide, then on the right click of the slide in the slide thumbnail list, and click duplicate slide, or click the slide in the slide thumbnail list and press Ctrl plus T. Then this type of menu will appears on your screen, and then you just do the automatically the slide is duplicating. Then moving slides, it is easy to change the order of your slides in the slide pane. Just click and hold drag the desired slide in the slide navigation pane to the desired position. Hiding and showing slides, there are different requirements for the different audience. You can hide or display slides to customize the presentation as needed. Hidden slides remain in the presentation, but when you run the presentation they are not shown in slides of view. So in the slide navigation pane, select the slide you wish to hide, then right click the slide and then click hide slide. Then hidden slide have a diagonal slash through their slide number. For example, slide 2 is hidden in this picture. Then to show a hidden slide you have to go to the slide navigation pane, then select the slide you wish to show, then after that right click on the slide and click on hide slide. Okay, then viewing a presentation, there are four forms, that is normal view, slide sorter view, then reading view, then after that play slide show. Then first of all we are know how to show normal view of a slide. The normal view is the main ending view where you write the design you present of your presentation. Okay, just like this. Normal view displays the thumbnails of the each slide and the slide where you enter your text and images, and an area to keep presenter notes. The thumbnails make it easy for you to navigate through your presentation and to see the effects of any design changes. You can also easily rearrange, add or delete slide here. Then outline view. This is a great place to start writing your content, to capture your ideas, plan how you want to present them, and move slides and text around. The outline tab shows your slide text in outline form, just like this. Then after that slide sorter view, this one you see just like this slide or this thumbnail are sorted in a particular arrangement, and this one is known as slide sorter view. Then reading view, whenever you click on reading view, this view files of the PowerPoint windows with a preview of your presentation. It includes easily accessible navigation buttons at the bottoms right. Then slideshow view, here it deliver to the audience. Slideshow view occupies the full computer screen exactly like an actual presentation, just like this. Okay, so there are some keyboard shortcuts. So first one, page down, right arrow, down arrow, enter and end. These are purposes for advance to next slide. Then page up, left arrow, backspace, up arrow, P moves back to the previous slide, and escape, control plus break ends the slide. So the number of the slide plus enter, go to the specified slide. Then how to create a photo album. First of all, you have to go to the insert tab, then click on the photo album drop down button from the images group, then select a new photo album option just like this, and after that under the insert picture form section, select the file disk command button to add photographs to the photo album. So here, and after that locate the folder from where we wish to pick pictures, then select require pictures and click on the insert button just like this, and here you see this type of slide photo album is displayed on your screen. So this one is the whole chapter discussion, students. So just do the assessment sheet with your own, then after that sending me the answer sheet of this assessment sheet. Thank you.